feeling quite overwhelmed about the new year. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling hella overwhelmed with the new year. Like I don't know what it is this year. I don't know whether I'm just, there's a lot going on, but I just feel rather overwhelmed by it all. I'm just a bit like, frazzled by it. I'm back at my part-time job today. I wasn't obviously back last week because the second fell on like a Thursday, so it's not my day that I work there. So today is the official first day back at my part-time job, which I'm looking forward to. But I'm just really overwhelmed by New Year's. I really am. Like, and this isn't really like me. Like usually New Year's kind of, I don't know, I don't really usually get this overwhelmed. I'm quite like excited for the new year, new me kind of person. But this year, I don't know whether it's just because I've been ill, like I've obviously been feeling really guilty that I haven't done as much work as I wanted to over the Christmas period. So I don't know whether it's just a bit of that, just a bit of like, not a guilty conscience because it was Christmas, you're allowed time off, but you know what I mean. So I don't want to be like a negative Nancy and start this vlog off on a negative note, but I just want to document how I'm feeling because that's how I feel. No lies, no BS. What time is it? Business time. Part-time job, it's business. Honestly, I need to stop with these horrible singing interludes, but I just figure they're more interesting than me just saying it. I have literally just switched on to my own laptop to do business stuff. It's becoming, a bit of a running theme. It's usually how the week is panning out at the moment is I am coming home at like 3 on a Monday to finish my day off working from home because my boss doesn't work full-time hours because she's got young children that she has to pick up from school. And when she goes, I'm the only one in the office, and basically, like, my part-time job had been amazing with my allergies, and in the risk assessment, they were like, it's obviously not great for you to be left on your own because it's like a shared office. Like, we've got our own room, but like the actual office, it's like different companies, if that makes sense. So, in short, like, obviously, it's risky for me to be there on my own because if I have a reaction, there's no one to help me, and I'm obviously on the company's like, not property, but I hope I'm making sense. So in short, it's working out that I'm coming home on Mondays at 3 p.m, which works for me because it means that obviously I finish off my part-time job, I do everything that I need to do there, and then I can literally just switch over to my business laptop and I don't have to wait 20 minutes, which is really not that long in the grand scheme of things. It's not, but every minute counts, every minute is more opportunities. I thought what would be fun, and I feel like I tried to do this either in the vlog that I'm going to edit tonight or a vlog a couple of weeks ago, is like tell you my to-do list and then fill you in at the end as to how much that I got through, basically. So I'm going to try and do it today, and I actually am going to remember to record the end of it. But so I have got my content to do for this week. I am like properly looking at my whole strategy this week. So I'm just going to I think I'm only going to do like 3 posts across my channels. I think I'm even just going to stick to like Instagram and LinkedIn, and then just maybe leave the others and start posting on them next week. I need to edit my Christmas and New Year's vlog and post it tonight. I've got some admin bits for clients to do. I need to schedule some client content because they've got back to me today just approving their January content, which is lovely. I love it when content gets approved with no amends. And then I basically want to do, and I'm going to put it together tonight, a little like Google form, like a target audience survey, because I've never actually done one of them. I know, bad really, from someone who works in marketing. I've obviously done research into my target audience, but I've never done a survey. I might obviously get no responses, but I'm going to put together the survey, obviously put together a post for all my channels, and I need to just figure out what incentive I want to offer, because I feel like I need an incentive, otherwise why would someone do it? That is the plan. I will let you know in a minute how much we got through of it and what time we're going to log off tonight, because I'm not going to lie, looking at my calendar, It's looking like I'm going to log off at 2 a.m, which is beautiful stuff, really. But yeah, it is what it is. You got to put in those hours, and today is definitely going to be one of those days where the hours get put in. So I'm literally just sat here editing the vlog, and I have this realisation every single time, and I'm like, I need to stop like saying this word in clips, but the amount that I say is ridiculous. Like, obviously you don't see it in the vlogs because I edit that out, because you should. If you use like filler words like that, you should edit them out of videos because it makes it more engaging. But literally the only reason it takes me like an hour and a half to edit a vlog is because I say so many times. It's currently, I don't know if you can see that, 20 to 1 in the morning. I am so close to finishing what I need to do. I just need to do like 2 more admin tasks, finance tasks, and then I can go to bed. I've literally realised that like there's not really much visual distinction between my days because I'm literally wearing the same thing, but I'm not gonna lie, I opt for comfort and warmth. This is comfy and warm, and like, I don't know, I only wore it for a couple of hours yesterday, so I'm like, I'm not washing it when it's not dirty. But anyway, that is such a tangent that's so irrelevant. I have been working from home at my part-time job today as always. I've literally just finished, and I'm literally just about to jump on a meeting with the lovely Meg from Athena Socials. She is going to be one of my first podcast guests, little exclusive there, because I haven't actually released any of the guests on my other channels. I don't know if I will by the time that this vlog goes live. But yeah, I'm literally just going to jump into that meeting. I don't want to be late for it. And then I'll check back in with what my to-do list is looking like for this evening. That was the loveliest call with Meg. We've been like following each other. I've been following her for a while on Instagram and like exchanging a few DMs here and there, but it was so lovely to talk to her. Yeah, she seemed amazing, so gassed to have her on the podcast. I'll keep something a secret and I won't tell you exactly when she's coming on. But, so, the state of the to-do list this week, oh my god, Beth, why is your brain all over the place? For tonight is, I want to do some outreach. I have a project to do for a client. I want to do at least an hour of like training, then an hour of a fake project. I need to do my trends post for tomorrow, and then within that I'll obviously look at relevant trends for clients in the week. That's how I usually do it. Like, I'll plan all of their content, I'll keep an eye on trends. If there's trends I feel like are relevant to them, we'll push content. Or like for some clients where trends work better, I'll just leave a space in the week. And that's how I personally, as a social media manager, I approach like trends and planned content. I will plan the content, and then if there's a trend, we will just adapt the planned content, or it will fit into a slot, if that makes sense. I've got some admin to do for some finance bits. I need to look at one client's feedback, do some content for a client. So if we're going by what my little time block diary tells me, then I should be up till 2 a.m. again. It is what it is this week. I always knew this week was going to be hectic, because getting back to it, I feel like there's just a lot to do, isn't there? But one thing that I forgot to share is I actually over Christmas ordered myself some business cards, because I want to start going to networking events. I do a lot of other outreach in forms of like, you know, like digital outreach, like messaging, posting in Facebook groups, all of that, but I've not yet ventured into networking events. And obviously networking events are a great way to kind of get yourself out there in quite an authentic way, because like, you know, you're just showing up. You can have like a chat and maybe connect with people better, because it's human to human. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh, and sorry, excuse my red face. I don't know why, but I've got like a heated blanket, because I've said this a million times before, but my office gets really cold, and I've used it for the last 2 days and it's made my cheeks go really red. I don't know if that's because I'm overheating myself, but I don't feel like I am. I feel like if I was really hot, I wouldn't take my jumper off, but I'm definitely not that warm. So I don't know why it's making my cheeks rosy, but oh well. And I'm also, while I'm working, I'm watching Revenge for the 10th time probably. Like, does anyone else like this? I just love putting on a TV show that I've already watched while I'm working, so like I can loosely follow it, I know what's going on, but I'm not going to be like annoyed if I miss a key thing because I've already watched it, I already know what happens. I don't know if that's weird, but let me know in the comments if you do the same. If you have a sweet tooth or you just really like ice cream, but you don't want to keep on eating the calories that are associated with ice cream, honestly, get yourself a Ninja Creamy, because I don't know exactly, I haven't added them up tonight, but this whole tub of ice cream, it's like decent size, it's probably no more than 300 calories, and you can just make it exactly how you want. Like, it's one of the best things that we bought last year. Honestly, you need an Ninja Creamy if you like ice cream or you have a sweet tooth. Honestly, I really need someone to comment and de-influence me, de-convince me out of buying a like digital camera, you know, like the Canon G7, but I wouldn't get that one. It's between like a Sony one and a Canon PowerShot one. They're all out of stock, so I'd have to get a refurbished one, but like, please de-influence me. I'm gonna wait until next week, and if someone de-influences me, then it's a sign to not get it. But honestly, TikTok has me in a chokehold. The photos look insane. It's that time of the week again. It's a Wednesday. I have just got home from my part-time job. It's bloody freezing. It's like sleeting as I was driving home. What's that about? Either has to be snow or nothing. Like, I love the snow, but I don't like this in between. Anyway, I have got a long old evening of work ahead of me, as I always say a million times, but look how cool this little look how cool this little like suction thing I got is. It's obviously, it's meant to look like that, so you can like put it on. Obviously I have not, oh there you go, oh my god, it's stiff, but you can like suction it to things. Did you just hear that? Sorry, I'm gonna have to show you this. I was not expecting it to make that noise. I guess that's kind of cool though. But yeah, the whole point is that I can like suction it to things. I feel like this week I'm really embodying the unglamorous lifestyle of a business owner, because all I need to do this week is, sorry, that's just me taking off my wet shoes. Like, it's honestly pouring it down out there. But yeah, all I need to do this week is work. So, realities. But yeah, I'm gonna get cracking straight away, my lovelies, because tomorrow was meant to be like, I had a few meetings. I think I had like 2 meetings. It wasn't really anything too like crazy, but I've just had, while I've been at my part-time job, another 2 meetings been booked in for tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a little bit more cray-cray. I thought I'd just share one main thing, or 2 main things really, that I'm doing this evening to give you a little bit more of an insight. I am just finishing off some work on a client strategy, a new client that I signed literally, I think it was the Thursday before we broke up for Christmas. I've got a call with them tomorrow. They're one of my calls for tomorrow, just to finalise I'll get some last bits of information, and then I can finish the strategy off tomorrow and we can start posting ASAP for them. But yeah, little sneak peek into what my strategies look like. It's like a 50-page document, so we don't mess around, we go into detail. And one thing I, again, meant to do, but I was just too ill to do over Christmas, was really look at my strategy. I can't remember where I saw it, but something that really hit home for me that I saw over Christmas is like, if you basically want like better results, you need to do stuff differently. So that is honestly, it's really annoying, I can't remember who said that. I'll update you if I remember, but it's like really sparked a lot in my head and really, really resonated with me that actually if I want to be in a different position at the end of this year, then I have to start doing things differently. So I'm basically just going to go over my strategy, go over obviously my target audience, and just like really define it for, I don't want to say this whole year because obviously strategies evolve, but certainly like the next 3 months I just really want to define my strategy. And I mean, like, I'm putting apart every part of it, like my social media, like I said, my target audience. I'm going into depth about what I want to do about email marketing because I really want to start that. What was the other thing I was going to do as well within that? I'm strategizing different content types I can try. I'm really nailing down the direction I want my personal brand to go, what channels I'm going to distribute it on. That is a massive clue for what might be coming very, very soon. And yeah, I'm just really going to pull apart every part of it. On my outreach as well, like, I'm just going to look at it all, be really analytical, what has generated me results, what has helped, getting clients, meaningful conversations, and everything that hasn't, we're gonna stop it and we're gonna think of new things to do. So I did a thing, guys. I didn't wait. I found the Canon PowerShot on Amazon, and I might have ordered it. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely going to serve a purpose, this digital camera, because I just want something a little bit more compact. Like, I do have I have a Canon EOS actually. Obviously it's just really, it's not that portable, it's fine, and I'll still bring it for like bigger client shoots, but it would also, it's going to be good to have like a compact digital camera for like my stuff. I want to kind of use it to film like videos for my social channels, just because, yeah, it's a bit clunky to get my bigger camera out. So yeah, I did a thing, whoops. But I'm actually so excited to get it. I think I get it in February, which is, it's going to be a wait, but it's going to be worth it. It's now Thursday, obviously. I feel like you can always tell because I'm like doing filming while I'm like getting ready. But yeah, it's Thursday. I have actually got a super exciting day. I think I said yesterday I've got quite a lot of, I think I've got 5 meetings today, which is nice. 2 of them are networking calls, which again, like, I've said this before, but I really enjoy them. I think like they're just really good for your soul. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can just go a bit stir crazy, like sat there all day, just not talking to anybody. So it's really nice to like jump on networking calls and literally just have like a really relaxed chit chat with people. So I'm really excited for them. I've got a meeting with that new client that I spoke about yesterday, and I don't want to say the most exciting meeting because they're all exciting, but I guess it kind of is. The most exciting meeting today is that I'm actually filming my first podcast episode with a guest, which is so exciting. I will give you an exclusive. Honestly, my YouTube is just like me giving away exclusives, but it's with the lovely Lily from 37 Socials. Honestly, she is a powerhouse. That's one thing I'm going to say about all of the guests that are going to come on. They're 110% powerhouses. I'm so excited to speak to all of them. Like, they're all just smashing it in their own right. Again, exclusive. Honestly, like, I really show you guys the process. My thinking process, I feel like, really comes across in these YouTube vlogs. But I'm also have made a decision to basically create, like, I've obviously got my personal brand on LinkedIn. I speak about that all the time because that's literally what started this business, which is kind of like, yeah, my personal channel's mix of business. But I don't really have like a personal brand channel on Instagram or TikTok. So I was about to say LinkedIn then. So I have decided to set one up next week, basically. I'm not messing around. I will do it next week. I don't want to say I've got a lot to do this week, so it's a next week job. And yeah, we're just going to start also trying to bring my personal brand onto Instagram and TikTok. And I say that loosely because obviously I feel like my brand social channels are quite personal brand led. However, it's just like a different channel for me to kind of just amplify my personal brand. And I think naturally, obviously the plan is for the agency to grow larger than just me. So I think it sets the business up nicely for the point where it is larger than me. I hope that makes sense, but this clip has literally been an absolute ramble and it's been so long, but let's get into the day. I will give you a little bit of a sneak peek of our podcast. Hello and welcome back to the Bonsai Socials podcast. I am so insanely excited about this episode. Crazy. It was so fun to film the episode of Lily. I'm not gonna lie, keeping it real, I did feel a bit nervous because I've obviously only ever done them myself, and I feel like when it's just you, you feel more confident to just ramble on, don't you? Because no one's sat there watching you speak. But honestly, it was so fun. Lily is so lovely, so it just kind of felt like we were chatting away, which is exactly how I want these guest episodes to feel. I don't want them to feel super scripted. I want them to feel quite chill and it's just two people having a conversation, because I feel like that's way more interesting to listen to, because you kind of I don't know, humans are inherently nosy, and I know that I love listening into other people's conversations. So I'm hoping that people are going to like that vibe as well. But yeah, that was so good. I'm literally pretty much just about to go into another call. Oh, and I also got an exciting delivery. I got myself some better mics so I've got my podcast mic, which you've just seen in that clip, but that's obviously not very portable, and these ones you can clip onto what you're wearing. So yeah, I mean, they're obviously not the cheapest, but I do feel as a social media manager, when it's viable, investing in your equipment is always a good idea, because I feel like you do see the return on stuff like that, because you can create better content and, get more clients, etc. So yeah, literally this and then my digital camera are my main investments for this year. I'm not gonna lie, the tiredness or the chaoticness of this week has definitely made me very tired today. It's Friday. I got up at 7, worked from bed for 2 hours just to get some urgent stuff done and to be kind to myself, because I finished work at 10 last night. So, and then I've obviously just got ready and I am just up at my desk. I'm going to do some outreach and then I've got a client call. And to be honest, I have just got a busy day. I've got a lot of admin to do today, if I'm going to be real with you. But this evening, me and my boyfriend are going to go on a little date night, which will be nice. We're only going for dinner somewhere quite close to us, so we won't be out for hours, but it'll be nice to step away from the laptop, because this week has just been it's been a bit mental getting back into everything. I feel the first week back from any kind of break is always just chaos, isn't it? No matter what. No matter if you was super prepared beforehand, I guess it's just doing all those tasks to get yourself back into the groove of things always adds chaos, doesn't it? But I'm not gonna lie, a bit of reality for you. I'm sure I've shown in vlogs before that obviously behind me, this half of the room that I'm sat in is my office, and then the other half is kind of where I have my photography thing, and we have a sofa because just in case, like, obviously we need guests to stay. But in short, that side of the room is literally cluttered with our washing, so I really need to sort that out as well at some point, because I would love to get to Monday and have the office sorted. Some exciting things, I guess, that is happening today is I am trying to progress with my website. I think, like, my whole goal before I got sick over Christmas was to have the website done for the 1st of January or whenever I went back to work. That didn't happen. So I'm just trying my best to make it a priority when I can, because I'd really love, I know, like, a website is not the be all and end all, especially for social media managers. I feel like clients care more about, like, the results that you can show, and actually I'd argue that more than anything they just want to see that you're active on social media as well. But it's just, I feel like it's always good to have a website, isn't it, because it's another avenue, it's another place, another touch point where people can find you more than anything. So yeah, I really need to just make a lot of headway with that, to be honest. And I'm also strategizing, like properly strategizing my first newsletter. I think, like I said in a previous clip, I really want to embrace email marketing this year. I have definitely dabbled with it within my career so far, so it's not completely new to me. Like, I've definitely done bits of email marketing here and there. Would I say I'm a specialist? No, but I've got a good base knowledge of email marketing, so I'm hoping that is going to set me in good stead. Those are, like, the main riveting things, I guess, that are happening today. We have literally got the most exciting day planned, and I don't care if you think what I'm about to say next is boring. Like, it's the funnest thing to go do. So we are just about to head off in the next hour or so to IKEA. Like, I'm sorry, there is nothing more exciting than going for a mooch around IKEA. There is a purpose. We are getting our kitchen redone this year, so we're obviously just getting plans from various places, looking around. I feel like we've got a really good idea of what we want. It's just, yeah, confirming what we want, if that makes sense. And IKEA, obviously, please do let me know in the comments if you heard differently. But we've heard really good things about IKEA kitchens, and that they're, like, good quality, but for the money, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, you could probably spend way more on a kitchen than an IKEA kitchen, but for, like, the money that you spend, you get really good value and really good quality. So yeah, we're gonna have a mooch around there. I always love the pre-made, like, rooms that you can, like, walk around and see in IKEA. I just think they're so fun. Like, it's so fun to see, like, how you could design rooms. Like, I am convinced in another life, past or present, I will or was an interior designer, because I used to say all the time as a kid that I wanted to be an interior designer, obviously, until I found what I'm doing now. And yeah, I just love it. I just think it's, like, such a fun day, just mooching around and seeing what you could do with your house. So that is basically the bulk of the day. I am seeing my friends tonight. So yeah, it's actually going to be a fun day. I am not going to lie, I definitely feel like I've overworked myself this week, and I've just, yeah, not really. I've been working a lot of late evenings, getting up early to do work, so this kind of, like, day of non-working is needed. I'm obviously gonna have a big day of working tomorrow, but it's gonna be nice because this is probably the only day off I'm gonna give myself this week, to be honest. The chill Sunday vibes are real today, and you know what, I'm not mad of it. Mad at it. IKEA was fun, I'm not gonna lie. It was a very successful trip. We probably narrowed down a lot of what we want in the kitchen, so that is always fun. Because, as you can see, obviously I don't want to out us too much. I'm currently in the kitchen, and you know what? It's done us good. We've been, yeah, it does us good, but it is falling apart a little bit. So in short, I think we're very excited to get a new kitchen where everything is working properly. Today I am gonna go have a cute little costa with one of my best friends, which will be lovely. And yeah, it's just a lot of work today, to be honest. I also had a really fun Amazon delivery yesterday, so I thought I'd do a little haul. Not that maybe you care, but it is all like business related stuff really, or most of it. I got this cute little pink camera case, but when my digital camera hopefully comes, I think it's coming like start of Feb time, which I'm not gonna lie, that's a long wait. Like, I want it right now, but you know, the best things come to people who are patient and wait, so it is what it is. I also got this fun little video LED light that like changes into loads of colours, because one thing I really want to do is just like get more equipment to allow me to be a little bit more creative. And I know that you don't necessarily need equipment all the time, and this light was only like £29, so it, you know, it's not a break the bank kind of situation. I got these really cool like lights to put on the back of my monitor in my office, because if you haven't gathered by the big old neon mirror, I am like a fairy light, disco light, cool light obsessed person, so I love any kind of cool lighting basically. Short answer as to whether I would recommend you boosting posts is no, because what it sounds like to me is happening is that you've got a problem with your content. If your business page isn't, if your other business page isn't generating any leads, then it sounds like it's a problem with the content. And if you pay to boost that content, all you're doing is paying to push out posts that are not going to convert. I hope that makes sense in terms of, it's kind of like, I guess what's a better phrase to put it, it's kind of like putting the band-aid over the problem, not fixing the problem. Yeah, the biggest thing is that if your page isn't generating leads, it's probably because the content hasn't been designed to generate leads, or that your page hasn't been optimized to make it clear what you do and how you help and how people can get in contact with you, and it doesn't give them enough information. And this comes back to the content, doesn't give them enough information about how you can help solve their problems, how you can help, you know, help them achieve their dream outcome. Yeah, just paying to boost posts doesn't really solve that problem. Not generating enough leads. If you want to generate more leads through your Facebook page, then you kind of obviously need to look at it. Obviously, you know, the approach that I've done with in looking at your content more strategically, and that's what will help you get more leads, is when your content follows a strategy and when your page is optimized properly. So we have been to Dunelm, and actually we went in there to get one lampshade, and we've ended up getting a new light for our lounge, which is fun. But we just got home. It is now time for a serious work block. I'm probably going to be working all the rest of the afternoon / evening, late into the night. It's just when I'm at my most productive. It really is the most odd time to work, but what can you do? You've got to go with when you're most productive. I just stepped on a plate. That was very clever of me. I want to show you one of these cool lights that I got. I really don't know how you change. Oh, you see that? I think I need to. I love. Oh my god, this is gonna look so cool. You can't really see that. Oh, this is probably going to be the last clip of the vlog, because I need to edit it up in a minute. So yeah, the rest of this evening literally looks like doing work. My boyfriend's going to build some drawers for me for my office. Should probably sort my office out, but don't know when that's going to happen. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Don't quote me on it. This is just an idea that I had in my head today, but I think next week I'm basically going to try and do that whole like a clip out of the house idea. Like I said, please don't quote me on it, because it might be an awful idea when I put it in practice, but in my head it feels like a fun idea, and it feels like a good idea to get me out of my comfort zone, so we'll see. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog and I will see you in the next one.